I'm Cindy Abbott-Litro for Behind the Camera, and today we're going to talk with someone who has done multiple projects here in Western New York. You may not recognize him, but many of the things get quite a bit of play. Greg Robbins has made, well, I'll let him talk to us, because what you're involved in right now, you're directing a short film, but you've done many projects here.
Yes, I think we've done 3 features, a couple of sitcom pilots, and a television series.
Wow.
And a docudrama.
Now you're from California, but you're living in Amherst, New York now?
Correct. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and lived there till I was in my in my 30s. And I've been here now since 2011.
And what brought you here? What brought you here?
Well, I moved to the East Coast about 10 years ago and produced some a sitcom in Pennsylvania, and then a company picked up some kid shows that I was doing here in 2010. And when it was done, certain people in the industry, like Tim Clark, the film commissioner, and Matthew Nardone of ND Studios said, "Stay, you know, we need guys like you here." And so myself and my family are the recipients of the City of Good Neighbors.
Well, you know
so here we are, and we're still here.
It's interesting because we've done a lot of different programs. I mean, there are large, productions that come to Western New York, like the Ninja Turtles and Marshall.
I'm in Marshall.
Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, there are then also, though, these sort of working constantly kind of productions like yourself.
Yeah, people say, are you a director, are you an artist? But I'm just a laborer, I work and try to put out stuff that's good. But staying here in Buffalo, in the Buffalo area, and like I said, in Amherst, was a family decision, and we were all treated so well, and we have good friends here. We finally bought a home here, and this is our home.
Well, how do you go about putting together a production? For instance, the title that you told me, this is Diary of a Lunatic, that yes, you are doing here right now?
Yes, ma'am. Diary of a Lunatic is this is based off of a journal that was written in German by a lady born in Egypt who lives in London. Okay. And her first language was German, and we translated it and thought, it's really unique, and I think it'll make a fun movie. So we're now doing the short film, and then I'll take it to NATB and see and pitch it and see what kind of funding we can get.
So actually, you put this together, and it just gives a taste for what it really is.
Correct.
And then you show it to different people, and they either say,
Correct.
Yes, I want to invest, or not.
Or not, exactly. And I've done this about 7 times, and it's worked 3.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten 3 projects so far funded that way.
Well, when you do this, do you bring in from California, wherever, your camera people, your stars, how do you get the crew that works on this, and how do you get the actors?
The crew is with, like I said, Matt Nardone. I've worked with him since 2006. Everything I've done, my director of photography is Matt Nardone, and we've been putting together a crew and building a crew in Western New York with the help of the Film Commission for 6 years, and I've used 100% Western New York crew. We're like a family, but at the same time a team. Instead of reinventing the wheel every production, we use the same people, the same groups: hair people, makeup, wardrobe, electricians, cameramen, camera operator, stunt people. But yes, I have brought in actors because I built relationships with people back home, and I do bring in actors from Los Angeles and even Atlanta, New York. But crew, 100% here.
That's how do you see the crew here? I mean, obviously you used them again and again, but I mean, is there anything here that we could do better, or have you found everyone that you've needed here?
Right now, second to none. I broke into this business working for Jim Cameron, who at the time, Jim nor myself knew he was going to be one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. And so I've been lucky in that sense of learning from some good people,
okay,
and being surrounded with the top Hollywood has to offer. And here we compare in the sense of nobody there is going to put out anything better than we're doing here. The end. What separates us is I don't get paid, and Matt doesn't get paid, and everybody to the level that a Hollywood DP that won't get out of bed for under 50 grand a day for, but his level of work is not going to be better than Matt Nardone's. And ND Studios has worked really hard to bring up not only their professionalism and how well they do their jobs, but the equipment that we bring in. And we make sacrifices to where him and I will say, hey, we're going to make, instead of making this much money, we're going to make this much money because we need to fill in the blank. So we can raise the bar, and we're constantly raising the bar on ourselves. And then when I said that I bring in actors, yeah, I do, because I need to have name acts. You know, everybody, you need a name or two within a project for it to be sellable. But your average day player, I pull right from here. I've got an amazing stable, and I got the beauty of Western New York. This is like a giant back lot for me.
That's great. It is just exactly what we want to hear. You probably never imagined, though, when you started out thinking you were going to be a stuntman and an actor, that you would end up the way you are.
No, I never thought I would be a working director. Never in a million years. In fact, Jim Cameron said, hey, when you go into directing, do this, do that, do this, do that. And I said, dude, I'm an actor. I'm never going to be, I don't even want to be a stuntman. That was just to pay the bills and what people would give me. So yes, I'm super blessed to be able to still continue working in this business. From a two-bit actor at 15 years old to start making a living in 1983. Here I am at 57 years old, living in an amazing town, and I still get to feed my family and put kids through college doing this.
Well, it's great to hear such good things about our community, Greg Robbins. Much luck with Diary of a Lunatic. We'll see if this one makes it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for talking to us.
My pleasure.